Ideas questions usually have a question, but transition questions are the one exception. So make sure you keep that in mind because that's going to change how we think about this. We don't necessarily want to go with what sounds good here. Sometimes that's reliable, but more accurately, we really want to pay attention to what's going on in the lines and make sure that we can think about the ideas and how they're transitioning from one sentence to the other. So dumb summaries are our tool here. We don't need to get too deep here. Let's think in the dumbest way possible to start. Let's think about connotation. Those who have seen the space consider it vital. Well, vital means important, so plus. This is definitely a positive connotation sentence. That group may not be large enough. With just 14 days to go in the fundraising period, the campaign is only 46% funded. That sounds pretty negative. What's a word that transitions from positive to negative? However does, right? However basically means but. That's it. Therefore basically means so. There's no switch in connotation there. In effect, as a rule, these ones are weird, and people kind of maybe pick them because they're like, oh, well, I don't know, like it sounds pretty smart. Like that's what smart people sound like when they talk. Well, maybe, but not here. That's definitely not a good use of these things, and they don't really make sense. I'm trying to think of a good equivalent to these words. As a rule is pretty literal, right? It's saying something is a rule, something is always true. In effect means kind of the same thing, maybe as therefore, like a version of cause and effect, but they're both weird, and so this is why the dumb summaries help us. It just kind of makes it that doesn't matter. We know that however works, so we just pick it. On the flip side, sometimes in transition questions, the opposite happens, where we end up picking one of the weird ones because all the ones that we know well don't work. They don't match our summary, and so we eliminate them, and we're like, okay, I don't know what this transition means, but I have to pick it because nothing else works. And that's okay too, but that's the point of a dumb summary, is to just lower the expectations or the understanding of what's going on to its most basic form so that you can think about things in an uncluttered way. The SAT likes to clutter our mind with facts and long sentences and weird words, but we're smarter than that. And we know things on a very simple level, and we should stay on that level for as long as we can because it will get us more right answers and it will save brain power. So that's our goal. Over the long haul of the test, be dumb as much as you can, and then occasionally you'll have to be smart. But, start down here and only move it up and kick it up a notch if you need to.